Hello everyone, Mikas here for your live electronic music tutorial. It's episode 238 and I keep on making music in real time so you guys can see, feel and understand what is the real music production process. I know a lot of producers get stuck trying to produce some music and they don't have really a process established, and I want to help every step of the way. So now I'm going in some episodes that are a little bit more in-depth in some specific topic, and today I will show you how to make melody, or really how I make my melodies, which is a very simple process. You see, I don't even use a keyboard to do so. I know a lot of you guys work with notebooks, with just musical typing, pretty much like me. I have a computer. I don't mind, I don't need a keyboard really anymore. So I will show you how I compose my melody, and I think I will tell you what is the point, what is important in melodies, and how you can make really easily, quite easily, some good melodies that are uncomplicated and really effective. And I'm gonna touch base a little bit on sound design too, because doing good melody is important, but if you don't have a good sound design, it's still gonna sound thin. So it's important that your melody also has some richness, some depth. Even if it's only one key, 3 notes, it can be super cool and super deep if you use the right effect, if you use the right amount of effect, and if you really tweak the sound to your program. So a little bit of sound design too, of course. If it is your first time watching, guys, I made another 237 episodes where I make music in real time. Every single episode comes with a template that I upload on our site, wemakedancemusic.com. And that's it, guys. If you want some templates, you have to visit our site. We have over 6,000 templates from 500 producers. We also have a cappella covers with a lot of unique stuff to help you guys make some better music, so you have to check it out. But for now, I did select an episode that I like a lot, so we get started. So I have a bass already and a pad in there, so you know we're gonna jump straight into some melody, and I will try to create a few melodies, a few lines, which I will include in template for this show, of course, and just tell you what is the process in my mind. First of all, I'm gonna play you this because this is very inspiring to me. It's just like a scale is going up, and it's rich. So. So simply, guys, when you compose a melody, you have to think about simplicity and it has to work with what's there. This is why I'm starting with the bass. You know, you have 4 notes. It's a key that I'm really acquainted with, that I really like. And you don't, like for me at least, I would not start laying a melody just straight up on top of drums, because it doesn't always work. I do sometimes, you know, it's also possible, but I think with the bass you get a bit more of an inspiration and then you want to key it. For this track, I already did a melody with this. Another trick that I have when I compose melody, guys, I always put a reverb, like a big room reverb, and a delay. Delay, not always, but a little bit of delay in this case. So let's say we would remove it. It's flat and boring. So to get more inspired, of course, we have already something more to work with to start. And another key that is very important is you listen to the program that is there, and then you try some keys and you see what will feel best with this program that is there. So that's what I'm going to do with you guys in real time, of course. So we're gonna try one. Let's record. I'm gonna try it again another time. So I think there's something in there. I'm not sure which one. Maybe this one here. That's interesting. Let's listen to this one. I think there. So I'm cool with this melody here. I think the last key here would have to be this one. Not sold on this. I'm gonna chop this one here. This one had a bit more vibrant kind of ending. Yeah, that's more interesting. It's a bit off here and there, so I'm going to quantize it. You can or cannot quantize. There's a big debate on quantizing, you know, if you want more natural feel. I personally like better to do sound design on a very quantized track. Some people would like to make it a bit off, but not really do sound design, so I think it's two ways to work. Personally, I like to quantize everything. I like the note to be exactly where they have to be. And as a matter of fact, this one doesn't want to play because there's a bit of MIDI here. So this is interesting. If we wanted to do a second roll, we could take this one and probably do a bit of a change here. I have to remember where it was because so both are quite valid, really. I would be tempted to add another hit here. Not on time. So let's say we're gonna make it full. Not the track obviously is not gonna have this, but for the purpose of what we're working on now. So I think I would do the first one. That's a better, it's got a bit more flow. So you see how simple it is? I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 keys, like 4 notes in this, and it's like it starts at A and it just moves, but this is ultra simple. It will work with all those keys here. So what if we like this, but somehow we want to choose another sound that is a brassy kind of pad kind of thing? So I would keep it, let's say, and maybe I would layer it later on, but for now I'm gonna go into alchemy and I'm gonna go into leads this time, and I'm gonna check if I can find another lead because this one's already engineered. So if we go into another lead, we can start a new and process it. That's a bit of a brassy kind of sound too. I like this. This does fit this track. It's a bit the same, but has a feel. Let's see in the presets here if we can design something. If you use Alchemy, guys, I don't know if you know, you can put it in the middle of the patches here, and it will take a little bit of each. You can see the effect moving. So we can design it like this. Already sound quite good. There's a sidechain compression on it. Let's remove it. I like it with the sidechain. So that's another interesting option that we have. I think I want to go, let's say, I'm gonna go more into a trancey lead, and this lead will, I see trancey. It's a more of a sync, big room kind of thing, to try to make a different version, because those two are similar, so. This is a very different beast. It's a very well-known lead. I like this punch here. Not really. Big sync, not the bad, the biggest fan of this. It's quite trancy. Let's try it out. This with some cutoff maybe. Okay, that's good. Classic super soft. That's what we were looking for. So that we bring in a bit of volume. And then we're going to work on the processing for this. Get a bit of the reverb, the big room here. I'm going to add a side chain to the reverb a little bit here. You're gonna hear the effect immediately. What am I using? Big side chain on the reverb, so the reverb is not so present anymore. A little bit of delay. So that is one lead, 3 different versions, guys. I think I'm gonna do another one. Put at least 2 leads into this template so you have a good idea of the sound. I don't do so much processing because it sounds good already with what I have on there, so I don't need to go crazy. Of course, if you're in the mix and all the elements are there, guys, you would definitely have to do more work and to refine. But let's say this is a simple track, bass, pad, lead, you know, which a lot of tracks are, so this will work. And I'm thinking now, what could I go? And I think I will go into keys. This could be interesting. Kind of good, I'm not sure. Oof. And so we're going a bit more dark mellowy. So we can change the timing, do So you have to try really to play the key a little bit and try to get a feel of what works with those keys. And in this case, I think this works best, but to me this is what worked best, because also the instrument itself suits something better and for the type of track in the background. But then, because you have the rise of the bass that is there constantly, so with it we have that is actually dropping, that is countering the bass. And for this I would add a step effect, guys. If you haven't tried that, this is like something quite powerful in Logic that they added, I think 10.5. This is already cool. This drip plugin that this guy sell, I think this is better, but you know, whatever. So you can spice it up like that, and of course you can mix it here. So you have the original signal. Always find the mix around 60-70. It's very good. Then you can also, of course, play with the parameters. Distortion, reverb, the step modulator. Okay, this could be interesting in our case. So you want to $132. I think there is a few. There's a few step modulator, and there's not only one. There's this one here. You have a minus and a plus with different rates, with some swing, I mean, and then you can play with the mix. I would say a 65 were pretty good here. So this is an interesting lead. We're gonna move on, make another one. So this template would be good for you guys. A few good examples. So I'm going to take the same MIDI. I think I would shorten the keys a little bit. Do something like that, and then double the hits. Put it at 3. And then go, of course, into Alchemy, into our keys, and pick something else. Obviously I pick a pattern that I know will work with this. Whoa. Maybe I should put it all the way, so if I want to loop it and get something. Yeah, I don't mind that. Mallet-o-matic. But I would be tempted to do this, but to go down an octave. It was actually quite trippy here. Not fully, but some. Deep is good. But a bit of this This is sweet. Then I'm gonna do another one because I have another idea with you guys. So for you guys, I'm gonna take the same MIDI here, and what I'll do is I'm gonna again shrink it. Only not this much. This one, shrink it here. So those are all ideas that you can easily apply into your music, guys. It's basic. So I will do that, and I'm gonna create an ARP with it. So basically, take all the keys, drop them here, and create an ARP, like a quick ARP with the same keys. I think I want to shrink them so they're not overlapping, so we have a bit of a different feel, and then do this here. I'm gonna leave it in the same key, chop that on time, and then replicate. Okay, so now, not sure if it's gonna work with this mallet and all this reverb, so I'm gonna drop the reverb. Well, it would work with it because the keys are in tune, so. It does work, but what I want is to work on this. And obviously change. I think I'm gonna go into a guitar, even it's not gonna sound so much like a guitar, but let's say that it's a guitar sound. Again, I think I'm too high a little bit here. It was interesting, but not quite. Oh, the step FX is still there, guys, sorry. So it sounded a bit much. Bandura, this is a nice instrument. Let's see if it sounds anything like a bandura. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna put some reverb on it. Oh yeah, a bit of a delay. Play with the cutoff. Drop a bit of reverb because it's a bit too intense here. So there is definitely something to do with that, guys, and this is gonna be it for episode 238 of your live electronic music tutorials. I hope you guys learned something here. I'm trying to show some tricks how to create melodies, and with MIDI it's super easy. You input some stuff, start to play with it. You just go all in, improvise, change, and of course you can get that template if you want. Only Logic Pro X plugins use it, but until next time, guys, may the sounds be with you.